Hello, it is a frequent question asking how do I make Cherry Picker work? In fact, it is really easy to do. There are only two steps that has to be done: install it and publish it. So let us do it. We have a clean install here with Joomla and Virtuemart with some default products. So let's go to backend and do from the very beginning everything. Let's install the module first. Okay, first step done, and now we need just to publish it into the working position, and in my case it's the left one, so it's already selected, and click save. And if we reload the page now, we see that there are no traces of module itself. It is in fact a good thing to do, otherwise you may want in the future ask how do I hide the cherry picker if you don't want to show some noise information. Now let's go to Virtuemart and actually create the prototype with parameters and assign them to the product. We choose products, prototype list, and click new. Let's name it tools and save. Okay, now we go here again and you go to show parameters and click new one. Don't mind the message, it's PHP one. Parameter name, let's be type, and label type, and parameter type. I really advise to use the short text as it really gives the best performance. Possible values, some like shovel and ladder, and make sure that you don't have any spaces between the filters, and click save. Now let's go here again and add another one. Here our type, price, short text, and like 0.2499 and 25.50. That's it. If we go here again, we see our both parameters now have been created. Now we go to the product itself. I choose to make it for the garden tools. We choose ladder, and watch this place, it's empty now. We choose add prototype. We select our tools that we created just now. Save and open the product again. We see that a new tab was added, Tools. It's the name of the prototype we created. We choose it and select the appropriate filters and click save. And if we go to the page and reload it, we see that, oh, here it is, the first filters just show up, and we can actually filter and see that our ladder is in the results. Let's go and add for another one, shovel, next product. The same, add prototype, tools, save, open again. You go to the last tab, it's already pre-selected, just click save and close. And if we reload the page again, oh, both products now can be filtered. Shovel or ladder. And if you go to other categories, you see there are no filters because there are no actual products to filter, so you don't want the module to show up at all. Now let's have a quick look at other options. We go to the prototype list again. we choose the parameter, and as for this option, show possible values as multiple select. As you probably know, there are two modes of Cherry Picker. One is a single mode where you can choose one filter from a group, and the multi-mode where you can choose many filters from the same group, like Sony and Apple in this example, and you see both brands in the results. So if you're going to use the multi-mode, you need this option checked on. Otherwise, as in our case, we have a single mode, so we need this option checked off. Another option that may be useful for you is the parameter type multiple select. For example, if you want to assign a couple of filters to the same product, for example, if you have a shirt and you want to assign it like red color, blue and white colors, then you need to choose parameter type multiple values and click save. And if we go to our product list, ladder tools, we see that our type now allows us to select both filters, save, and whenever we filter for shower, or it will be the ladder, we see that our ladder is still in the results for both filters. So yeah, this is the trick. Another option, for example, if you want to show filters on all pages, not just the one category that has products, but if you want to show them on a home page or other categories, we need to know the product type ID. So if we go to our product types, you see the link at the bottom that pops up, the URL, it has product type ID 1. Let's have a closer look. And the end. So the ID of the tools is 1. So we take this 1 and we go to our Cherry Picker configuration and show filters of this product type ID 1. Then we choose on what pages we want to show the module. Let's say all. Click save. And if we go to power tools, hand tools, or home page, we see our filters are everywhere, and we can still filter as regular. Okay, now I want to show you another option. Let's go to Cherry Picker back and scroll to the very bottom. All these options are pretty straightforward and easy to understand, so you shouldn't have any problems with them. And I want to talk about the last one. Include only chosen parameters when hack applied. And this hack is described on the home page under the modifications category. Choose specific prototype parameters to be shown. This hack will be useful for you if you have, like, say, many parameters, 10 or 20, but you want to show not all of them in the filters but just a few of them. You will need to make this little modification to the virtue mode, and then you will have an option include in filters, where you will select for each parameter that you want to show up in the filters. And after that, we need to go to the module configuration and say that yes, I've applied the hack and I want to use this option, and click save. So this is it. Thank you for watching.